Got Kevin with us after the game against Linlithgow Rose, a 3-1 win for the Rose. What were your thoughts on the game today?
I suppose the lesson we kind of knew existed in this league was if you make mistakes, you get punished. I think the difference probably between the two teams was we made more mistakes and they hurt us. I think for the lion's share of the game we were competitive, we created some decent opportunities, some decent half chances. Dan Orsi scores a brilliant goal. But the reality is, we talk all the time about how important the first goal is, and we've gave them a 2-goal head start, and it's just going to be a mountain to climb at that point. It allows them to then defend, and they've got something to hold on to. So the lesson is a lesson we probably knew is you can't give the first goal away, and you certainly can't give away 3 cheap goals, and that's what the sense in the changing room is, that it was 3 really cheap goals today, which is disappointing because the last 2 games we haven't gave gifts away. We don't look like we're going to give gifts away. We look miserable. We look like there's no gifts available. But unfortunately today we've sort of, it's been Christmas has come early for Linlithgow, and they've capitalised on it.
Still plenty of positives to take out of today. Last season they thumped 9 past us, so not the worst performance, but as you say, just a few little errors. And anything else that you thought of that could be improved?
Yeah, well, I think it's ultimately how easy it was. They scored easily, yet they made us work really hard for a goal. And I suppose the disappointing thing for us is that's a drop off, because the last 2 games, and even Albion Rovers to an extent, it took them to sort of 85 minutes to get their second goal. We just made it a little bit too easy for them today in terms of giving them opportunities, giving them the 3 goals. Because apart, if you take those 3 goals out of it, there's actually no much in the game. And that's a sort of painful thing for us. But the energy levels were good, the attitude was good, the reaction to the mistakes were actually good as well. It's just the disappointment that we've gave something so cheaply away today.
Yeah, just going back to midweek, a 1-0 win again, could have been maybe more at Cumbernauld in the week. A few little thoughts on that game. We weren't with you that day.
I'm glad we're finishing on a happier note.
Yeah.
Just the polar opposite of today. We gave nothing away. We made Cumbernauld work really hard for any opportunity, and as you say, on another day that could have been 2 or 3 goals. We had a couple disallowed, which were maybe a bit debatable. But yeah, just disappointing after the 2 good results that we followed up with. Disappointing one today, but I think the guys showed enough today that they're still up for it. Their attitude's spot on. Their work rate was brilliant for the 90 minutes. We'll go again. We just need to react like we did after the Albion Rovers game.
Nice easy one coming up next week. We've got Celtic B and then Hearts B in the week.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on those games coming up?
I think in some respects are good games for us, because if you want to test how well we react, if you want to test how well we can be more resilient and resolute at the back, these are 2 great tests for us, because they're 2 teams that are obviously technically very good. But we'll go and cause them problems. We've caused every team problems so far this season, and I don't doubt we'll go and cause them problems. But what we need to do is get back to being really miserable at the back and making sure that we don't give any gifts away.
Perfect. Well, we'll see you next week against Celtic B. Ticket news coming up on Tuesday, and again we'll be hoping for a good crowd for that game.
Yep, we'll guarantee them goals.
Yes, guaranteed goals. You've heard it here. Okay, Kevin, well, thank you very much indeed, and we'll let you get going.
Thank you, cheers.
This is a show.
Good.